Okay everyone, this is video number 9, Binomial Theorem Part 3. So obviously you should have watched already Part 1 and 2, videos 7 and 8. Let's get going here. So to do these binomials again, we got to make sure we get our Pascal's triangle down. Good. Now I'm going to do it again from scratch a little bit faster. It goes 1, then 1, 1. 1, 2, 1. Because again, I added the 1 and 1 to get the 2 in the middle, right? It goes 1, 3, 3, 1, because I did 1 and 2 to get 3, 2 and 1 to get the 3. And now I'm just going to continue the pattern. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, and 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. And remember, I can just keep following this pattern because your teacher may give you actually a higher power like 6 or 7. So let's do a couple more here. So row 6 would be 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. And then finally 1, 7, 21, 35, 35 again. 21, 7, 1. And again, we could keep going on, but let's use our Pascal's triangle now to do some binomials. So, on this one here, notice it is a 4 power. So, looking at Pascal's triangle, I'm going to look at row number 4 there. Notice the 4. That helps you out to find it. So, it goes 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. How's the pattern go again? Well, the M, of course, will have a 4 power on it. So it's going to go M4, M3, M2, M1, M0, which of course is just 1. It also will have a 2 go to the 4 power, right? And that one goes backwards or in reverse. 2 to the 4, 2 to the 3, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 1, and of course 2 to the 0, which means simply 1 again. We're almost done. We just got to put things together here. That right there is just simply m to the 4. That right there means I have to do 4 times the 2, so I'm going to get 8 m to the 3. That's a 3 there. Okay. Next row, notice I'm going to do 6 here. 2 squared is 4. 6 times 4 is 24 m squared. Next one right here, I know 2 to the 3 is 8 times 4 is a plus 32 m. And finally, 2 to the 4 is a 16. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, let's do one more. This time, notice, it is a 5 power. Well, what does Pascal's triangle say about the 5 power? It says it goes 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay. So 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Let me just double check that. 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Perfect. So here's the pattern again. Now this one's going to be a little trickier, guys, because of the negative, and there's a 3 in here. So that 3m means it's going to go 3m to the 5. Then 3m to the 4. Remember to use parentheses on these guys. 3m to the 3. 3m to the 2. 3m to the 1. And finally 3m to the 0, which of course is 1. The negative 1, notice right here, it's a negative 1, also will go to the 5 power, but in reverse order. Negative 1 to the 5, negative 1 to the 4, negative 1 to the 3, negative 1 to the 2, negative 1 to the 1, and finally negative 1 to the 0, which of course is 1. Putting it all together, that right there is 3m to the 5. And I got to quickly grab my calculator here and do 3 to the 5 power there, guys. So 3 to the 5 power, I know, is 243. So my answer is going to be 243 m to the 5. Okay. Now notice the second set of numbers. There's a negative 1 to the 1, which is simply a negative 1. Times 5 is negative 5. Times 3 to the 4. Everyone see the 3 to the 4 there. So 3 to the 4 is 81. And I have to times by a negative 5. So I'm going to end up with a minus 405 M4. Next row right here. Notice negative 1 squared is positive 1. Don't have to worry about it anymore. But I have 3 to the 3 there, guys, times a 10 there. So that's going to be a plus 270 m to the 3. Next row, notice the negative 1 to the 3 means it's simply a negative 1. And I'm going to times that with 3 squared, which is 9, times a 10. So negative 9 times 10 would be a minus 90 m squared. Next row, notice the negative 1 to the 4, which is positive 1, times the 3 times the 5 is a 15m, so plus 15m. And then finally, negative 1 to the 5 is negative 1, times with 1 is still a minus 1. So this right here, guys, would be my resulting expression. I guess the only thing I'd be worried about is make sure you focus on the negatives, guys. Because whenever you have an odd number of negatives, you end up with a negative, right? And besides that, it's just a matter of doing powers, multiplying the numbers together carefully. Guys, please use your calculator to do the calculations to avoid errors. Until next time, bye.